Ladies, young ladies and gentlemen, good day to all of you. I am very happy to see so many of you here once again on the Avail Delft Conscience platform. In international news, Russia is flexing its muscles in Syria. We are aware from a geopolitical standpoint of the recent upheavals that Syria has experienced. We also know the position of the United States of America regarding Syria. We are also aware of Israel's recent stance towards Syria. Israel, which continues to regularly conduct aerial bombardments and missile strikes against targets within Syria, particularly near its border areas. All of this clearly shows that in one way or another, there is a significant kind of ongoing competition to assert influence and control over Syria, whether it be the State of Israel or the United States of America. We have also seen the American President Donald Trump very recently, who has wiped away all of Syria's sins. And he recognized this political regime, which in the past was considered to be made up of terrorist groups. They even removed them from the blacklist of groups declared to be extremists. Russia, following this logical progression, has decisively stepped in. The esteemed Russian Minister of Defense and the Syrian Minister of Defense, representing the transitional regime of Syria, have recently held significant and productive talks. Russia firmly believes that, yes, the regime has indeed changed, but the strong alliance that has long existed between Russia and Syria, that crucial alliance still continues to endure. So in the name of this alliance, Russia and Syria are resuming their exchanges in the best possible way and are looking to move straight towards other military actions that would benefit both states. In this video conference, this is the current event we are going to discuss. But before we continue, I humbly ask you to share the video conference as much as possible. Give it lots of likes. And above all, don't forget to leave your opinion in the comments. It's August. Today is August 1st. May God Almighty in His mercy grant us strong health, lots of love, and above all, plenty of money, a financial breakthrough. Yes, I wish everyone a very happy month of August. And for all those who haven't yet downloaded the Moyen Express app, please go to the Apple Store or Play Store to download Moyen Express. That's what it's all about. Let's dive deeper. According to official and verified information, the esteemed Russian Minister of Defense, Andrei Belousov, recently met with his Syrian counterpart, the highly respected General Muraf Abu Kasra, in a significant and productive discussion. This is the first meeting with this transitional government. But it's a truly significant first meeting that is deeply symbolic, since it profoundly represents continuity and unwavering loyalty. Continuity and strong loyalty between Moscow and Syria are evident. What needs to be said is that the Middle East remains a priority for Russia, the Middle East. When we talk about the world's geographic regions, aside from Africa, one of the most sought-after territories is the Middle East. The Middle East, the Near East, because in these areas are extremely rich, incredibly wealthy, and all these powers we're referring to, whether it's Russia or the United States or others, each power is trying to exponentially increase its own strength. And that comes through enrichment. Either one chooses to get rich in the worst possible way, or one becomes wealthy by maintaining good relations and establishing mutual respect between states. And it's the second option that Russia is following. So Russia is making Syria a priority. It's a priority. And that's why the Minister of Defense received his counterpart. But the problem is that it creates panic. Israel is panicking. Israel is panicking. You know, there's a saying that goes, the enemy of your enemy is my friend. The friend of my enemy is my enemy. So Russia, which maintains very good relations with Iran, which supports all the groups that are opposed to Israel. What is Russia going to do? While Israel is seriously bothering Syria, Syria is also getting ready. It turns to Russia. Russia welcomes this. Russia gives it a truly worthy reception. And then Russia is also looking to firmly establish itself. What should be mentioned already is that there are Russian military bases in Moscow, in Syria. And these military bases are still active despite everything that has happened. So the Middle East remains a priority for Moscow. And the regional context is tense, obviously. There's the war in Gaza, and there are tensions in the Red Sea. Do you know what's happening in the Red Sea? The Houthis in Yemen are not playing around at all with everything that's happening in the Red Sea, especially with the latest decree issued by the Houthis in Yemen. Things are really heating up in the Red Sea. There's also instability in Iraq, but Russia wants to maintain its role as a guarantor in Syria. Russia wants to continue being the country that guarantees Syria's security, even though at times some say that Russia is not a reliable ally, because when 6 becomes 9 and Russia is nowhere to be seen, taking as an example what happened in Iran. Yet, even if Russia did not make a public appearance, the work Russia did behind